This community is absolutely freaking outstanding. Hey, it's Chris, the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. Today's video is going to be kind of a two-parter right here in this one video. And I want to talk about someone in the community that I absolutely love. And that is Dan from Wayne Manor, Rocket City. You guys know him from Rogues Gallery Live. Dan has been a friend of mine for a long time. And I just have to give him a shout out because he is doing something incredible. He is doing something absolutely incredible for me, for my collection. And I want to talk a little bit about that today. So you guys know that I have original art on the wall. My passion right now is David Finch, right? And so the other day actually another friend hit me up and said, hey, I've got these pieces of art for sale. Do you want any? Do you have any friends that might be interested? And so, it was a George Jimenez piece specifically, and I shared it in our Rogues group. And I said, I told Sebastian, I said, hey, please go ahead and share it in the Batman Statue Collector group as well, because there was a lot of really great pieces, and I thought some people would be interested. And Dan was very interested in the George Jimenez piece. And so we were talking about it, and it looked amazing. And so they made the deal. And Dan is adding that to his collection. And I'm so excited because he's wanted a George Jimenez piece for a really long time. He told me he's been looking for like 2 years, but at the convention it didn't really work out because Jimenez wasn't really doing any commissions during that show. And so, long story short, too late, right? He was able to buy that piece from Sebastian. And again, the connections that we make in this community is my favorite aspect of all of this YouTube stuff, right? Because we get to connect with each other, we get to help each other out, we get to make each other's dreams come true in a lot of ways. A lot of times it's through enabling though, and that is what it is, right? But that's what makes the hobby fun, right? Being in isolation, it doesn't. So he had said thank you for arranging it or something like that. And I was half joking about something about oh, well, now you can just trade me for one of your Finch pieces, And he immediately responded. He said, what do you got? And I'm like, whoa, this is really exciting. So I showed him a couple pieces. I've got my large Batman, my 11x17 Batman. And then I also had this one. And this one I bought directly from Jason at Essential Sequential. I still got it framed up. And so by the time you see the second part, it won't be framed up. I'll tell you why. So Dan said, hey, what's the size of this one? And I told him the dimensions. And this is a really great Finch. And Dan has got, the reason why I even mentioned it to Dan, he's got this amazing head sketch of Batman. And I had seen it in his room tour video. If you haven't checked out that room tour video, oh my God, do yourself a favor because he has one of the most nicest curated collections out there. I love his aesthetic. It is what I dream to achieve in this room. But anyway, he has this great Batman head sketch. And I had seen it a few times, obviously watching the video. I was like, oh, it's so great. And another friend on the channel, JWR, he's got this amazing Joker. And I keep trying to say, hey, would you ever sell that to me? Because I love it. It's my favorite Joker. And I love the idea of putting a Batman head sketch across from a Joker one. And maybe making that the center of all of my Rogues Gallery wall. And I don't know if that would work or not. But it's just kind of in my mind. I try to play with ideas. But it is my favorite Joker that Finch has ever done. And so, JWR actually said, it's not probably going to happen. But then the other day he said, well, maybe, never say never. So it's I'm hoping. But again, it's that conversation. It's having that connection with other people, other collectors, other artists. It makes it so much fun. So again, I'm getting way off track here. But anyway, Dan said, I love this one. I'll trade you. I'm going to trade you straight out for the Batman head sketch. And I thought, oh my God, that is just absolutely incredible of him. I was like, are you sure? I don't want to are you sure 100%? He's like, yeah, absolutely. He said, it's one of the best head sketches he's ever seen Finch do. And he said, it belongs in my collection. That is a friend in this community. Someone that sees a vision of somebody else and tries to make that happen. I love this community, and I cannot thank Dan enough for being willing to trade a Finch for a Finch. And so I'm getting ready today, as the recording of this, I'm going to box this up and ship it to him. And in a few seconds here, I'm going to do the unboxing of the head sketch. So you get to see part 1 and part 2 all in the same video. But I just want to take a second here at the very beginning to thank Dan so very much for the head sketch. I can't wait to have it. I can't wait to put it in the collection. I can't wait for you to see it as part of the whole aesthetic of the room. Batman surrounded by his villains. So Dan, right off the bat, I can't thank you enough. So here's the second part in 3, 2, 1. See, I told you I'd be right back. So basically it's a week later almost. Dan received his and he loves it. I am so happy that he loves it. It is an awesome Batman. He loves the line work. He loves the detail. And so I am so glad that it made it safe and sound. And I have mine right here. And the box, oh my gosh, the box was torn to shreds. It looked like somebody stepped on it or ran over it. It took a semi truck and ran over it. I don't know, but thank God this looks like it survived, okay? This is all flat and intact. So thank God for that. So I'm going to unwrap it now, and you're going to see my reaction. I can't believe it's here. I'm so excited, and Dan, I cannot thank you enough for this. This is going to be a dream come true. So I cannot wait. So I'm going to unwrap again. Make sure you guys, if you're going to send art, use painter's tape. It's fantastic. Here we go. Here's my reaction, guys. Oh, it's upside down. Let me flip it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here it is. Look at all the shadow. Look at all of that. Absolutely insane how good that looks. Let me go ahead and take it out of the plastic, okay? Because I know you're going to want to see it without the glare. Again, thank you, Dan, for protecting it. I had sent him a plastic sheet, like a plastic sleeve, and he sent it back in the same sleeve. So if you guys can do that when you send art, I recommend it, using cardboard or something, really hard that's going to make sure that your art gets there okay. Oh my gosh. This Finch Batman, guys, look at that. It's absolutely incredible. And this is going to go front and center in my wall. And I already have the Joker up there, but I don't have the mats for everything yet. So I'm going to wait just a little bit to show you guys what this looks like, Batman facing the Joker, which is going to look absolutely incredible. But I got to wait for the mats. So I'll do a follow-up video, I promise. Oh my gosh, look at the line work. Look at the shadow. It is phenomenal. Freaking love David Finch. And Dan, I love you, man. This is freaking amazing. Thank you so very much for being willing to trade. This is incredible. And again, guys, this is what the community is all about. It is about the connections we make, the friendships, the foresight to say, this would look really good in your collection. This would look really good like this. That's why I ask for your advice so much, because it is important. It is important to have that shared experience. And this is one of my favorite memories right here. Dan, I will never forget this. I will never forget that you traded me for this. And I'm really happy that you're happy with yours. Oh, it's incredible. I can't wait to add it to this wall. And again, what you said to me, that you felt like it belonged to my collection. Like it just, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so excited. And again, I can't stress it enough, guys. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for being part of all of this. We connect through the stuff that we love. Our passion for art or sculpture or pop culture, whatever it might be, we connect. And it is truly the friendships that we make here through YouTube, through Facebook, through the message boards, through meeting in person. Opportunities like this happen. Friendships develop. I have made so many friends through here. And Dan, again, cannot thank you enough for your friendship and your kindness. This is freaking amazing. I absolutely freaking love it. I can't wait to get it framed up and show you guys. I can't wait. So anyway, I will let you guys go. I've got some stuff to do. some, getting stuff ready for you to see it. So anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have a story that's similar where you made a connection with a collector or you had a good experience through the community, please write that down in the description, or in the comments down below. I would love to read them. And again, let's continue this positive vibe. Let's continue this goodwill. It's what we need right now in the hobby. Thank you, Dan, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And again, thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you're all well. Continue to be good to yourself and each other. Do something kind for yourself this week and someone else in society. The world will be a better place if we all do that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Dan. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.